All right, now homelessness is a major issue in California voters. It's something that they really care about, and the polls also show that. But there's also another issue. Not everyone feels empowered to vote, and that's why ABC 10 is going out and we're talking with voters to help them connect with information. Becca Habegger and I were out in the community just this morning. Take a look.
Well, I do vote, but I'm wondering if my vote counts.
Jamela Jennings owns J-Spot Kitchen at New Arcade Market on Marysville Boulevard in North Sacramento's South Hagenwood neighborhood. ABC 10 was here Friday morning talking with people about voting.
All throughout election season, ahead of November 8, which is the general election, we're really going into communities to better understand what are informational needs that people have and what would help empower people to vote. We're handing out voter cards, which is going to include important dates to keep in mind, as well as important resources, websites you can go to check if you're registered to vote.
Some folks have been saying that they have voted already. They got their mail-in ballots. Some of them haven't. Some of them are still in question if they want to vote or not.
Even though Jennings votes, she says she understands and even shares people's concerns.
I think because we just don't trust that our votes are being counted. You know what I mean? I think it's rigged. I think they know what they're voting for before it gets, to the offices, to the voting polls. So that's how we feel.
She says homelessness is a major issue she cares about and believes her community is harder hit than more affluent communities nearby.
A lot of people are on drugs out here. No one's doing anything. You can't walk around like that in Rockland. You know what I mean? And pitch a tent in Rockland. So I don't know why it's just they keep it right here and it's like they don't care. No one cares.
Crime is another major issue, she says.
A lot of deaths with our young kids. A lot of young teenagers and young people of color are being killed on the streets, and I don't think enough is being done about that.
And I think one of the important things that we're keeping in mind is that for a lot of people, they don't think that their vote matters, and that's something that we've definitely heard. And so through this effort, we're really hoping to empower people to really feel like, hey, my vote does matter because I can make a difference in this community.
Hopefully, with our conversations, or at least some of that voter information that we did provide them, will persuade them into at least considering to vote or into looking into the process.
Earlier this month, ABC 10 spoke with voters at the Hmong art exhibit event organized by Hmong Youth and Parents United and hosted at the Hope Center.
To me, voting is really important because you just want to get your voice out there. It's a really great way to, voice your opinion and, advocate for yourself.
Yeah, I like voting because you can decide on who is advocating for you, especially in representatives and stuff, when you feel like, oh, you're just a small voice, but you can vote for people that will advocate for you.
And Becca's with me now. We were out bright and early this morning talking to some voters, but we're really focusing on North and South Sacramento. Can you explain why that is?
Yeah, our race and culture team here at ABC 10 looked at the zip codes where we saw the lowest voter turnout during the primaries, and we wanted to go to those areas and not only connect voters with information about how to register to vote, how to find impartial, unbiased information, just very, easy to digest information in terms of what do these props really mean? What does this measure L? What are, things like that can be very hard to digest with the language in some of the voter guides,
oh, it's
right?
a lot. You see the voter guides, they're like this thick.
Yeah, like back in college reading a textbook again, right? Yeah. We also, though, want to ask these voters what's keeping them from, or people that they know, loved ones, keeping them from casting that vote. You heard that some people feel very discouraged, right?
Yeah, we were talking with someone today, the woman that you actually saw in the interview, and she was saying that she felt like her vote didn't matter.
Right, and we talked with a few other folks who told us that they deeply distrust politicians, think the system is broken, and they just are choosing not to engage at all.
Yeah, but we are continuing our engagement efforts. We're actually going to be out tomorrow on Saturday. We have a whole lot of events, but Saturday is one of them.
Yeah, tomorrow we will be at the South Sacramento Festival at North Laguna Creek Park from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can check out the whole list of our outreach events at abc10.com/politics. That's also, by the way, where we just dropped this long list of short, bite-sized, super helpful informational videos.
Digestible information, yes.
On the propositions. All of these wordy propositions are ABC 10 Brandon Rittiman broke it down. They're great videos. Highly recommend them.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks, Becca. Always great seeing you on a Friday, too.
Happy Florida.